Welcome back to Fourth Wall. Today we are shooting a fashion campaign.
We want to get together and create a campaign for a local curator store, Top Floor Gallery.
Even before social media, fashion campaigns have been a very important part of the industry. We had more tangible things like magazines, billboards, and fashion shows. And now with the digital landscape, we have more opportunities to do motion, photo stories, even go viral.
So we're just gonna get together, see what makes a really good campaign and try to do it ourselves, coming up with one hero shot in the end.
All right, let's go get creative. Personally, I'm not the most connected to Top Floor, but with what I do know, it's very much associated with hype beast culture in a sense. But as Phoebe went to mention, I think there's been a little bit of a rebrand. As I've seen some, pretty unique pieces pop up here and there. So I'm excited to see it for myself.
So they're changing their whole target audience, which will have
Some more luxury, kind of.
Brutalist almost as well, like in terms of that, like Korean, Japanese, I feel like there's a lot of that kind of influence.
But as you were to mention, they hold a lot of different brands, right?
Yeah.
So how are you going to represent Top Floor as a whole if they represent different aesthetics?
Well, that's what we're gonna do. That's why we're here. What makes a good fashion campaign? I feel like when it makes me feel something. When a photo just makes me go like, oh, like they orchestrated this whole vibe and I'm in the vibe.
A campaign that's able to really build a world, build a very cohesive world. So this comes down to the styling, creative direction, stage design.
Something that tells a story. I think it's sometimes also finding the right model for a certain campaign that kind of, that fits in with the brand.
I mean, I think Phoebe's got some great references because we want to probably have a few more models and a few things going on, still within the same world, but speaking to different aesthetics.
So I like what they did here. It's very casual, but you could see all of the products. Like even though it's like a
Damn, I'm so confused.
Yeah, that tripped me out.
it's a splash of like products, but it's showing there's a big range.
I think a great fashion campaign is something where the visual direction and the conceptual storytelling is perfectly married. And I think the process of shooting should be like equal parts. You have some material pre-planned, but then you also allow for creative things to just naturally unfold during the process. An important thing to this will be like a story. Like I thought that would be fun to build a little story of like, say with some of Phoebe's references, there were things going on with a bunch of people, but like maybe it's characters and there's like a bunch of little things going on between certain people.
Yeah, the direction of like something happening with a lot of people wearing different and very good like blocking where like someone's in the foreground, middle, back. There's just like a lot going on. Yeah, you can see different fits and it's nice.
All right, guys, so I reckon it's time we actually go suss out the actual store, get a feel of the aesthetic, the environment, the vibes, and that way we can actually finalize the campaign. So yeah, let's go suss it out.
So we just got here at Top Floor Gallery. It is a curated archival concept store. We're just gonna walk around, look, get a feel of what they have, inspo for our shoot.
So we don't know how many models we're casting yet, but maybe we should all put together 2 looks each and that should suffice. And then like we can narrow down, like depending how many models we're casting, we can narrow down like the strongest fits that we all like and feel like speak to all these different aesthetics, but are all consistent.
Yeah.
1 male, 1 female look each?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yes.
that.
Yep. All right.
Sweet.
Buffalo.
I'm looking around, I'm looking at what the others are choosing. This guy's going sleek black, very him. This guy, I actually don't know. He's doing his own content. Jada is going a vibe, fur, neutral tones.
You know me, I love my earth tones, maybe not today, but every other day. So I went for a lot of Goa. I want to say post-apocalyptic, utilitarian. There's a bit of layering in there, but I was very much pulling like statement pieces that excited me too, I can't lie. For the feminine look, I have nice little flare and then this beautiful belt. Got this beautiful 2-piece knit with like, you can kind of style this how you want. Phoebe showed me, I think, the right way to style it. And then I did add a bit of extra fur around the neck. We've got some needles, HD pants, crazy leather jacket, a beautiful little knit as well with some fur, going for that, like, once again, earth tones and fur. I heard Bernard saying something about like the styling is giving like a couple, whatever. And I really liked that. And it got me thinking about what if we casted 3 couples. They don't even need to be real couples. If there's like 2 people that are keen to, you know? But like then we have like all these little fashion couples in their little world. 2 of them are fighting, 2 of them are kissing, 2 of them are like, well, I don't know. It's just like an idea that's popped into my head, guys.
I started first with the feminine look. The first piece that I worked around was the dress. So I saw this dress and I'm like, okay, let me find something that can work around this. Accessory with the beanie, so more skater girl vibes. For the mandem, I wanted to go with more like a lot of layering. So we got the jacket, and it's more like that business core, but more kind of relaxed kind of vibe. I like to do the layering like, you know, around the waist. So like it could be a shirt, or it could be like a jacket. So this is like a zip-up hoodie.
So for the lady, the styling wise, I started off with some gray suit pants underneath, layered with this issy skirt on top. Complemented that with this Comme des Garçons shirt. Once again, corporate, but somewhat breaking free of that, complemented with this Dior bags. And then for the male look, I started off with these beautiful gray slats. Kind of have like a flare at the bottom, which will accentuate the body, the figure, all of that. Complemented with this, with a dress shirt, with a shirt on top. The shirt on top with the graphics, I think, breaks that corporate vibe once again and brings it into its own uniform in a sense. And once there's more time, I think I'll accessorize both with just jewelry, pins, and just little detailing to add to that rebellious nature. Yeah. Welcome to my world.
I'm going for, I don't know what to call it, but I have inspo in my head. If you search up Jae Jung and search up his old airport photos. So I started off with the female fit. So the top is like off the shoulder, very slouchy vibe, very baggy pants to keep that bagginess from like all the way to the bottom as well. And then for the male, a hysteric glamour jacket as well. And then layered it with a leather jacket on top, jeans, cute pink belt. Yeah.
So,
couples.
Yeah, couples.
So like location can vary, but just the sort idea of couples is there at least, and being crammed apparently.
Allegedly. Yeah, so I think we're off to a good start. We just like, it's crunch time now. We got a lot to like figure out.
I think weather too, I think indoors should be good because winter now, you don't want
ideally
to rain,
and like that way we have more control. We can do set design, we can do the lighting, like we just have less to worry about. It's winter, it's cuffing season, but it's also cold and
so
rainy.
we're just gonna hit up our friends so that they can help us. Yeah,
fair, but if need be, we'll be outside because not everybody just has access to indoor space.
I mean, we do.
Well, what if it starts raining?
Then it rains.
Then we do them all with umbrellas.
Facts. Or just let them be wet. Pause.
So we have the looks sorted, and now we have 3 days to cast, plan, location, everything, and execute this campaign. So pray for us. So we are back at Top Floor Gallery, and we've got our lovely couples here to do a fitting, and then we're gonna head to the crib to shoot. Everyone here is our friends, and I'm gonna be shooting the campaign as well, and that just goes to show, like, you can be resourceful, you don't need a $10,000 budget.
It's kind of tall. It's tight.
Is it too tight? Like, is it uncomfortable? You're just not used to this, you know, the slim fit, that's all.
Underwear hanging out.
Did you just call him slim thick?
shoot day was cool. It was cool, calm and collected, you know. It took a bit to get stuff up and going as people kind of met and linked up a top floor. There was a little bit of chaos here and there was no real direction, but luckily us being creators, we were able to find our feet. Yeah, once we go executing, everybody was quite motivated. We're very motivated to actually do the shoot and get it done.
I feel like it was chill because I wasn't the one shooting. I wasn't doing much work. I feel like I could have done more, maybe with direction, but not yet. This is fine.
All I can say is photo shoots are always going to be hectic, and you're always going to have to, you know, work with what you have, and also having a team with you, it definitely helps, because without that, you know, assistance and guidance, it can be a bit, you know, overwhelming.
Okay, I also think that, so we'll have someone like a couple position there.
I think I would have almost, for me personally, thought a little bit more about the specific shots I wanted to get. I wasn't exactly able to do that because we were just kind of winging it with the styling and with the location and set. Like,
Yeah, this is the shot I originally. Could you guys leave more?
What I would have done differently if it was all my way, because I'm very particular with with my shooting, styling, and somewhat creative direction. I would have been more somewhat intentional with the shots that I really wanted. It would have been a little bit more structured, as I'll know the shot that I want beforehand, align it, and then try and get that shot once done, move to the next, and then vice versa, just like that.
But I'm a hater. That's what I'm noticing. He's been hating on this.
This is what he does. This is what he does.
I actually see it now. This one was kind of just like all four of us just going at it like same time. We didn't know what we were doing. We were there first.
But this looks, what do they call? Look big. What are No, I hate in retaliation. These two.
Not against the world, let him know.
Bernard doesn't wash his feet after. True story.
Welcome back, guys. It's been a roller coaster of a week, but we finalized the campaign, picked our favorite shots, and managed to pick the one and only hero shot.
I think it went really well. I think based off the fact that we didn't really plan too much, it ended up flowing all right.
Yeah, I reckon taking into account the time that we did have on hand, I think we did exceptionally, especially having to kind of coordinate all those models, the looks.
It's like 2 days.
No models backed out as well.
Yeah, props to us. I think we did well with what we had, but obviously there's always room to improve. What do you think we could have improved on?
I think with more time, would have liked to have done a bit more set design and lighting for sure.
I reckon for me, it was mostly just because we didn't know the models, measurements and sizing, so we kind of rushing to find pieces that would fit them more.
A bit more styling and
give some time to so they can come in earlier day before, try the fittings, doing all that, and then
But yeah, it seems as if time was really only the main constricting factor, I suppose, because once you take time out of the element, you can actually play with everything else, as we mentioned, set design.
Even location.
I would have loved to play around with different locations and then come to a conclusion of we shoot in 2 different locations, then you know what, this suits the vibe better.
Because of the time, we only had that specific day to shoot, and it was cold and raining or something, right? Yeah.
But that also goes to show that even with the constraints, with the space that you're given, we still made use of that. We're able to see the space, take it for what it is, and actually see the highlights that we can somewhat curate to our story. Because this leaves you with a little bit of mystery, what is this? What? You want to kind of go into it and explore it?
Yeah.
What mystery?
You don't see mystery? I'm what's going on? How did these guys get here?
Thank you so much, Toffel Gallery, for letting us use your space and your clothes. Thank you so much to all the couples, our friends, for helping us. And thank you guys for watching till the end. Make sure you like and subscribe, comment down below or anything, and yeah.
Catch you on the next episode. Fourth wall out. Aww.
Keep going.
I'm back.
Go. No, go to your right. Keep going to your right. You're still in the camera.
Wait, oh.